Well, students, we are back again. I talked about the presentations, so that's over. And in this video, we'll continue from where we left a few weeks ago. Okay, so that's the topic is the airport. I remember I talked about the airport jobs. Yeah. We discussed about the sectors of travel and tourism industry. I hope you still remember. So we will just continue from where we left. Okay. So airport, I'm going to give you some vocabulary because this course is travel English. Yeah. So you need to know vocabulary on travel, like traveling abroad, go to other countries. So let me give you a few words on travel English, and this video, the focus is on airport. Look at that picture, it looks beautiful, right? In fact, this picture is the upcoming Terminal 3 in Taiwan. Yeah. See, the construction is still going on. We have Terminal 1 and Terminal 2. I will talk about what is a terminal in the other videos. So this is the Terminal 3. Yeah, it looks beautiful. Yes. All right. Let me explain a few vocabulary. Okay. Here we go. So airport has terminals. Yeah. So what is a terminal? So it looks like this. I thought I will take Taiwan Airport's terminal, but I couldn't find a good picture. So this one is Queen's Terminal, one country's terminal. So you have one or two terminals in an international airport, or more than two. Yeah. So it's huge. A terminal is a huge area, and they do also have domestic terminal and international terminal. So by the term itself, you should know international terminal, fly to other countries. Domestic terminal, fly within the country. So some airports, the domestic and international international terminals are at the same area. But in some other countries, yeah, domestic terminals are again different in some areas, and the international terminals are in some other areas. But anyway, make sure that there are differences, domestic terminals and international terminals. Sometimes when you take a taxi and go to an airport in another country, you need to make sure whether you are going to the right terminal. That's why I'm talking about this, because once I made a mistake. Yeah. I went to a different terminal, and then it took some time to go to the right terminal. So you check your tickets and have that knowledge that there are different terminals. Okay, so what's a terminal? It's a place where vehicles, passengers, and goods begin or end a journey. So that's the simple explanation of a terminal. But I think the picture says it more. Yeah, it's easy to understand by looking at the picture. And I'm going to say a few words on the seats. Just a couple of vocabularies. Okay, vocabulary. Bulkhead seats. So what is bulkhead seats? We talked about the check-ins, right? I showed you a picture as well in the other videos, and I'm going to talk about check-in at the airport, check-in desk, and some vocabulary related to check-ins. So here, bulkhead seat, just a term. They are recommended for passengers with children. Yeah, because I have taken the bulkhead seats before. So you have a lot of space in front of you. But if you have children, maybe you don't have to really pay the extra money. But if you don't have children, you can still get the bulk seat, but then you have to pay a bit extra money. Yeah. If there are no children traveling, then you can get that seat because there's a lot of space, like leg room, right? You can stretch your legs. And the other seats, window seats and aisle seat, we talked about it before. So, but the bulk seat, there's a picture there. You can have a look. Yeah, see, it's a lot of space, right? So this is at the airport, and some more vocabulary. Yeah, flight time or departure time. So you should have to know what is the departure time of your flight. It's all on the ticket. Okay, so you buy the ticket at the travel agency. We talked about travel agency before. So you book a ticket, or the travel agent helps you to book a ticket, and then you get an e-ticket, right? So the e-ticket is just a paper, and they also send the e-ticket to your email, so you can check all the information is there on the e-ticket. Okay, so you can see when is the departure time, and I mentioned this before, you have to be at the airport at least 2 hours before your departure time. Okay, a lot of check-ins that you have to do, but I'm not sure after the coronavirus, the corona crisis, some of the things might change. Maybe you have to go 2 or 3 hours in advance, before the departure time. Okay, so that's the departure time, or the flight time, and you can check your departure time in your e-ticket, and then once you enter a terminal, you have these computer screens where you can also check the departure time and the gate number. So usually when I travel, when I go to an airport, so the departure time is given on your e-ticket, but the gate number is not given. So you have to also check your gate number just to double check. The check-in clerk or check-in assistant or the airlines, okay, they would also tell you which gate number and how to go to the gate number, how to go to the gates. Yeah. So anyway, departure time, you check on the computer screen. The airports all have these computer screens at different places at the airport. And then check-in desk. So that's called check-in desk, a place where you can show your ticket and give the airline your bags, because once you go to the check-in desk, you give your passport, you give your e-ticket, and then they check your passport, your e-ticket, and you also carry your luggage, so you give your luggage to them, and they have this carry-on belt, so they weigh your luggage. So that's what they do, right? There is an assistant to carry the luggage. So anyway, learn some vocabulary related to the airport. I'm not giving you all the vocabulary because there are hundreds of them. I just give you some, and you learn some by yourself as well. Okay? All right, so these are the check-in desk, terminals, and bulkhead seat, some vocabulary that I want you to learn. Okay? All right, so in the next video we'll talk more about airport and check-in desk or vocabulary related to them. All right, see you.